What's up, guys? Tommy here, aka Sandman, and this is Zero Fakery. And if you watch my channel, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But we're gonna get right into it, man. This money thing, this whole reaction thing, is to me some of the fakest. You know what? I can't cuss. Stuff that I've seen on the internet, man. It's just, or on YouTube itself. This reaction stuff, I'm telling you, the reason why I'm not calling myself a reaction channel no more is basically because of this. This is Zero Fakery here, but that reaction stuff, it's fakery. It's fakery to its fullest, because people will sell their soul for money. And I see so much of this because of the monetization. And basically, to be a successful reactor, you need to be fake. You need to be fake. Because even if you don't agree with some of these artists that you're reacting to, you got to act like you do. Or you got to ride this fine line, right? Just fine line not to offend these artists' fans, you know? Because if you do, then you can get a bunch of hate and it's probably not going to do too well, right? And on top of that, this artist is probably not going to let you monetize because you're talking bad about them. So what reactors do, and I've been doing this for a little while now. I don't have 1 million subscribers, you know? I don't, because I can't do that. I can't do that. I'm authentic, okay? So what I believe is core. You can't buy me, okay? So what reactors do is they start watching these trending songs from these YouTube artists, usually, because those are really, basically the unsigned artists seem to be the ones that you can monetize mostly. But if you offend them, you know, they're not going to let you. All right? But these artists also know these reactors are actually doing them a favor by just putting more spotlight on them, right? And so reactors, in my opinion, are good for the artists themselves. Right, even more than for the reactors themselves. So just to go ahead and put out a few names here that disappoint me. They just disappoint me. Okay, so number one, I did a few reactions to this guy. His name's Tom McDonald's. Number one. Long time ago, I seen him, right? I mean, years and years ago when he first started making music. I just wasn't digging it. I didn't see the skill. I just did not see the skill, and he just seemed like he was trying too hard, right, to be something. You know, like this whole costume thing, like the Tasachi, whatever his name is, 69 kid, right? Just a costume, and it wasn't even him. But now he found himself getting a little bit he's taking a piece of the pie. What he's doing is he sees that there's just like Kid Rock, you know, trying to revive his career and stuff like that with this politics thing, right? Riding with the MAGA, the Trump supporters, right? He's extreme right, whether they like it or not. That's what they are, okay? These people. So what he's doing, he sees as a core fan base, right? And it's really smart if you're all about the money, you have no ethics. It's really smart. Good business move. You know, they say sociopaths are the best businessmen, right? Now, I'm not saying this Tom dude's a sociopath, all right? But I'm just saying a good business move, all right? So he has a kind of an audience already. Now, if he starts catering to this patriot stuff and guns rights and stuff, and just starts drilling that and becoming one of their spokesperson through music, I mean, that's a good way to get a little bit of attention and make some money. And that's exactly what he's doing. Because, listen, anybody who thinks that this Trump dude is an actual patriot has never, ever researched anything other than one source of information. Okay? One source of information. You know, it's usually like this Fox News or these extreme right channels online. And they're just drilling the stuff in their head. And they're not using their damn common sense and listening to the damn words that are actually coming out of this dude's mouth. Right? And he's the furthest from the patriot than a patriot than you can ever be, this Trump guy. He's all about the money. He's a sociopath, right? He'll say anything to win. Anything. You know, and that should be obvious to people. And it's only obvious to a little over half the population, because some people are starting to get it. But number one, this whole gun thing, right? Tom McDonald's, he likes to, make a lot of music like, he's gonna die with the gun in his hand and stuff like that. He's convincing you that the left, these Democrats. By the way, I'm not neither one of them. I'm right in the middle. I'm no political preference. All right, so that's something you can be, guys. You don't have to be Democrat or Republican. There could be a Republican years from now that is totally that I would think maybe a good fit for the country that I vote for. But yeah, I'm not tied to any side. So they're drawing it in your head that the Democrats, they want to take your guns away. Well, it's just plain and simply not true. And it's never have been true. But in order to win votes, Trump and the Republicans wants to instill fear. And when you instill fear and then say, I'm the only one that can fix it, right? That's how you win. That's how you win. That's how you get into authoritarian nation, right? Putin, that's how he came to power, all right, for example. I'm not going to get into the history of stuff, but I've took the time to learn in common sense in history, and the simple fact that the Democrats are not trying to take guns, they're just trying to regulate guns, okay? Common sense stuff, right? But he sees that all these people are up in arms about their guns, and Democrats are going to take guns, so they need some kind of anthem, and he's seen opportunity. Okay, so he makes music about that. He makes music about being a patriot, and his patriot is freedom. When the only people who are trying to take away freedoms is the Republican Party, taking away women's right over their own body, making it harder to vote, right? Man, and this Project 2025 stuff is crazy, but that's not freedom. It's not freedom. So my main point is he's taking these talking points and he's making a lot of loot off of it. He's doing very well. Okay? Now, if you have no ethics, that's fine. That's good for you. People live their whole life with no ethics and, no conscience, and, that's it. It's all about the money. But that's not me, and that's not like a lot of other people in the world. Okay? Reactors. Like, for instance, I've been a fan of his channel for years. Stevie Knight. Fan of his channel, man. But I cannot believe he can't call that out, because he's really blunt about calling J. Cole out, for what he thinks is lies, whatever. But J. Cole and to me, J. Cole is an artist, and nobody perfect. And J. Cole just wants to make music. That's my opinion, right? But he's got no problem blasting him and making music, and making videos about him. But you can't call somebody out like this Tom dude. You don't have enough I know you got common sense. Unless all you're watching, I'm talking to Stevie guy right now. All you're watching is the same stuff all these guys are watching. People are literally walking around this world looking just down and never refusing to look up because they don't want to be wrong. That's just a mind. That's, obviously a metaphor, but it's mindset, right? And no matter, and the way people feel nowadays, the way people believe is basically what they're watching. But unfortunately, on the right, these people are watching stuff and losing all their common sense. Okay, so my point is, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to compromise my ethics, my morals for money. I'm not going to sit here and react to this guy and try to get a bunch of his subscribers, Tom guy, and monopolize on that and maybe make a lot of money. I have to keep doing that? Ugh. I look myself in the mirror, man. So Zero Fakery, that's why I changed my channel name from Sandman Reactions to Zero Fakery. Because it's always been Zero Fakery, but it's just titled in my YouTube channel now. So basically, guys, I think that this reaction lane is lame. And for the people that I think should be smart enough to see right through all this type of stuff, and they're not, I'm just like, it just makes me even have a worse taste in my mouth about this reaction thing. So I'm not saying I'm not going to be doing reaction videos anymore. I'm going to be getting on there and enjoying music and giving my opinion on it, right? But definitely, if I know what I'm going to be listening to before, I'm definitely not going to do that. Because I don't want to sit here and do that and just bash him the whole way through. I already did it a few times. So Tom guy, hey, he's got his he's got a niche for him. Unfortunately, this niche it may be a step toward destroying our democracy. And the problem also with these kids, these people here in our country, they don't really understand what democracy is, and they don't even understand what the Constitution is. Listen, I wasn't a scholar in school, but when I wanted to learn something, I learned it, and I do have common sense, right? And this gravitation to somebody famous just because he's a billionaire and other people think he's cool and people are riding along with it, right? And there's people are promoting it. Man, that Project 2025 stuff, it's crazy. It's the farthest from freedom, okay? And somebody being a part of helping that happen should be ashamed of themselves, man. Misinformation. Speak the truth. All people can do is say, yeah, but what about Biden? Or what about Harris? That's deflection. That's what kids do. Teenagers do. They get in trouble for doing something. Well, my friends made me do it. They can do it. I want a phone. All my friends got a phone. Just lame, man. It's just lame. No, zero ethics. And if this country ever gets to that stage, these people have to live with the fact that they helped it happen. And they also have to live with the consequences, their kids and their grandchildren. Because if we lose our democracy, it ain't coming back easily. And it ain't coming back quickly. That's pure facts. So, you know me. You know where I'm voting. I ain't voting against the orange hair guy. I mean, I ain't voting with the whole orange hair guy. All right? You know where I'm voting. And I am voting. I've only voted twice. All right? And both times I've been against this dude. And if you don't like that, then you need to start watching some other shit. You need to start watching some other stuff on your YouTube. All right? Watch the other argument. Watch both arguments and see where the real facts are. This is the problem, is the Democrats, all these conspiracies about the Democrats, there's nothing coming out of it. They don't have any evidence, right? When the Democrats talk about the Republicans or Trump, all you got to do is see it come out of his mouth. There's no conspiracy stuff. He actually says this stuff. Like he wants to eliminate the Constitution. Like he wants to be a dictator in day one. He already overturned Roe versus Wade. A woman's right to choose over their own body. Scare tactics. This stuff is scary, guys. So I'm taking this seriously. And I'm going to be, when I lay me down to sleep for my final days, I'm not going to have anything in my heart that I can regret because my morals are concrete. All right? So, zero fakery here. If you guys agree with me, let me know. If you don't agree with me, let me know. I'm sure you all subscribe. Don't let the door hit you.
Give me a sign, a sign. I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the base.